In section 4.1.11, we want to determine whether the scatter diagram indicates that a linear relation may exist between the two variables. If the relation is linear, then we're going to determine whether it indicates a positive or negative association between the variables. And then we're going to use this information to answer the questions. So when we look at this scatter plot, we can see that the horizontal axis, or the x-axis, is the explanatory variable. The vertical axis, or the y-axis, is the response variable. And if you can see the scatter plot, a lot of these points are fairly close together. And going from left to right, you can see that this is rising. So the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, do the two variables have a linear relationship? Meaning, does it resemble a line? Well, the first part, A, says that data points do not have a linear relationship because they do not lie mainly in a straight line. Well, that's not true because it does project a straight line. So if we wanted to, and we wanted to create a straight line through these points, we could do that by doing something like that, right? So even though not all the points connect to make a straight line, we can see that it can possibly generate one. In part B, it says that data points do not have a linear relationship because they lie mainly in a straight line. That's not true. In part C, it says that data points have a linear relationship because they lie mainly in a straight line. Well, that's true because they do. In part D, it says that data points have a linear relationship because they do not lie mainly in a straight line. So the answer is C, because they have a relationship because of the fact that a lot of these points are close together, that we can draw a line through that. Now the next question states that, do the two variables have a positive or a negative association? Well, you can see here that this line is going up as opposed to going down. So since it is going up like a roller coaster, then it has a positive slope. Therefore, it has a positive association. So the two variables have a positive association.